Hello guys. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today it's a wonderful day. It's a wonderful day. Um, Today we are going to be discussing about our childhood experiences. Is it?
Yeah.
Our childhood reflections. Yeah, we are going to be reflecting on our childhood. So yeah, that is what we are going to be talking about with my husband, Alan. So I'm gonna start to ask him because I know what this one. I
I was a naughty boy. I was a naughty boy. Yeah. Yeah, most of the things I used to hear them from my mother when I was now a bit grown up.
Yeah.
But also some of the things I still remember even up to now. The things that I was doing around 4 years, 3 years, 5, 6, 7. I still remember some of them. So I still remember this one thing that I remember the most that I did when I was young. So what happened is when I was young, I used to steal from cupboards, food. I was that kind of a child who wanted to eat all the sweet things, the nice things. So I was into stealing now because I was never satisfied with whatever I was given. So one day it happened, a powder milk for tea. Yeah, these days we have Cremora, we have Elise, but by then it was Nespray. It was in a big tin. Yeah, so my mother used to buy that one for us, for the family to use for tea. So I really liked the taste of that one. I liked it so much. So one day I went into the cupboard. Then I opened that tin with a spoon, as usual. I thought there was no one around because my mother was not around. My brothers were away. So I thought it was a good chance for me now to steal. I was alone.
Yeah.
Right. Little did I know that my uh, what can I say? She was what we call a mining. That's that's a a that's a mother-in-law also.
Yeah. Mukadzi wabamni.
Yeah, yeah. My uncle's wife.
Yeah.
So she was around, but I didn't notice she's around because we were not staying in the same house. Although we were staying in the same yard, but it was not the same house. So I took a spoonful of my powdered milk, and those who know that powdered milk, if you eat it, it will stick in your mouth to such an extent that you can't manage to talk until you finish eating it.
Yeah.
So the moment I took a big spoon into my mouth, there my mother-in-law arrived. She was there right in front of me. I didn't know what to do. There was no way to run. I ran short of words also. Then she asked, "What are you doing? What is this stuff in your mouth? This white stuff in your mouth?" Then I said, in Shona. Then I said, "Iwo ufu." Ufu, which is mealy meal. So I was saying, no, it's just mealy meal which I'm eating now. When my mouth was full, I couldn't even actually pronounce the word. So instead of her beating me or shouting at me, she actually laughed because I was so caught unaware and I ran short of plans and also words. Then I just said, this is just mealy meal which I'm eating. So ever since that day, even up to today, people in my family, they always talk about that encounter. They always talk about that when I'm around. It's one of the things that I was doing when I was very young. I actually have a lot of things to share. Uh,
Yeah, then bugubzi yangu manje. I still remember the other day. There was this other lady. That lady, she used to come to our house. Whenever she come to our house, she would love to, kudubura kudubura mapoto, opening pots,
taking
and
pieces
taking like
of meat.
she always want to observe what have you cooked, and she want to take a bite. So Mama wangu Ninika was very much annoyed with that. She was annoyed with that. So she didn't want it. She didn't like it. And also, as we didn't like it also with my sister. So one day, this lady came again. Then my mom, she just hide the pots under the table. She just hid the
They
pots
put
under.
under the table.
Yeah. And then was I with my sister, we were sitting like close to the table. She was doing my hair. So we were the one who were shielding the pots so that she cannot see. And then my as women when they meet, they start to talk, and
Gossiping.
they'll start to like gossiping whilst you are there. This lady is complaining about her own kids, and my mom will now want to complain also about us.
In
Now,
front of
in front of us, Then my mom started to say, "Hey, these children, yeah, they are very stingy. Yeah, they don't want to give. Yeah, what? Ah." Then I just said, "Ah, what are you saying, mom? You're saying that we don't want to give, but you are the one who hid the pots under the table. Oh my goodness."
Then you did show her the pot. The pot.
No, we didn't show her, but obviously she
Shit.
already knew that there are pots under the table because we said it.
Shit.
Then my mom was very angry. She just stood up and she gave us slaps. Papa. We just took our chairs with my sister going outside.
Yeah, the things that we do when we are still young,
Yeah.
we are full of mischief. I also remember one day, um, I think I was around 6, 7 years old. That one, it actually turned out to be a disaster in the end because, as I said, I was that kind of a child who liked to steal sweet things, nice things. When parents are not around, I used to do experiments also. Mix this, you mix this, then you eat. So on that day, I was also alone. Then I took, there was sun gem. Those who know that gem, that red gem. I took it, put it in a cup. Then I took peanut butter. I put in the same cup. Then I took Mazoe orange crush. I put in that cup. Then I took an avo. I put in that cup. A banana also in that cup. Then that milk, that powdered milk for tea, I also put in that cup. Then I mixed everything. I mixed thoroughly until it was a dark brown paste. Then I took my spoon. Then I sat down. Then I started eating. I started eating. Then I finished my mixture. Then after less than 30 minutes, my stomach started working now. My stomach. Then it became so painful now. Hey, and then I was now crying. But then my mother was not yet back. But then my sister, she had come back. Hey, then she see this issue is not normal stomach pain. This one is in trouble. Then she ran. She went to go and call my mother. Then when she came back, I was now vomiting, and I was also vomiting blood now. Then they took me to the clinic, to the local clinic. I went there. They gave me some substance which I took. Then I was vomiting more and more. Then I was given treatment. I think I went to the clinic around 11 a.m. only to come back after 6 p.m.
Mm.
Still there. So now, when I was getting better now at the clinic, now I was now able to talk a little bit. Then the nurses were asking me, "What is it that you really took? Because it looks like it's food poisoning." Then I started explaining what I mixed. Then there at the clinic, my mother didn't shout at me. She didn't do anything. Right. Then we came back home. She said nothing. She just explained it to my father what had happened. Then they said, "Ah, thank God he's now fine. You must stop stealing things from the cupboards." Then for me, then I thought, it's
Yaphela.
now a done deal. Right. Then the other day, that's when I realized now that that story, it was not resolved that day. So one day I was playing, as kids you will be playing when people are sitting in the lounge, the elders they are talking their stories. So now it was that season when the ground nuts were ripe. So I was plucking my round nuts, then I throw in the air, then I catch with my mouth. So unfortunately, I missed. Then that groundnut fell on the floor. Then it rolled. Then it went under the sofa. So as I was doing that now, I was now looking for a way for me to get my one round nut. Then my father and my mother they took a visitor who was sitting with them in the lounge. They wanted to take him halfway. So then I couldn't see that round nut. Then I said, what must I do? Then I took a light. There's this light which people in the rural areas use. You put paraffin. It's a paraffin light in a bottle. Then they put a rope, a small rope there for lighting. I took that one in an effort to look for my one round nut. Then I put it under the sofa. Then I found my round nut. I took it. Then I ate it. Then I forgot about the light. I left it there, right under the sofa. I also went out. So now the sofa caught fire now. When my mother and my father are coming back, then they see smoke. I was already busy with something else with other kids. Then they see the sofa is burning. Yeah, they took water, they poured water there, then the whole house was full of smoke. Okay. Then for me, I thought also, okay, let me also rush and go and see what this noise which people are making in the house. As I drew near, then I see the smoke now. Then I remembered, okay, I left a light under the sofa. So the sofa was burning. They are going to beat me up. So now, I was already on the veranda. As I wanted to now turn and run away, my brother who's just after me, he was behind me. He wanted to catch me now. Then I had to change direction. Then I ran as I wanted to change direction. Then I went to hit a pillar, with my tooth. It was so swift. Then I went on. I knocked my teeth against the pillar. Then I broke my teeth. Like if you see this teeth, it's a bit bent. A piece broke off on that day. So then I started crying. Then I thought, okay, the people are going to spare me again. Yeah, but I was not lucky that day. As I was still facing the pain of this broken tooth, then my mother, then he grabbed me. Then he took a rope. There's um this is the rope, this string which people use when they are it's like harnesses when they are using ox drawn plows. Yeah, that one made from of leather. Yeah, of cattle leather. Then she was beating me with that thing. She was beating me with that thing. The way then I escaped. was I had to bite my mother
Yeah.
for her to release me. Then she released
I
me.
you too much. You.
Then I ran away. Then I ran away. By then I had not eaten supper and I was now scared to come back into the house. And I thought of a plan. Firstly, I wanted to sleep in the tree. It's a mango tree right next to the house there. I wanted to sleep there. Then as I got up, then I realized if I sleep here, I'm
And you
going to
fall.
fall. Then I went to the car. The car was not locked. The door was not locked. So I got into the car. When I got into the car, then I then locked the door. Then I slept there. And people were still, people used to talk stories up to even 10 o'clock.
Mm.
So now my mother was getting worried now
Mm.
about me because she couldn't find me. She wanted me to eat and also to sleep. There was no way she could sleep when I was outside. Hey, then the whole family started looking for me and it was dark. It was already dark in the night. They started looking for me. They couldn't find me, but I was sleeping in the car. Then I started snoring now in the car, very loud snoring. Then that's when my brother heard me when I was passing. So now when he heard me, then he told my father that he's here. Then my mother told him, don't make noise, don't scare him, don't beat him. Just let him come and eat, then he must go and sleep. We can talk tomorrow. So now my brother came to open that door. He just wanted me to get into the house and eat. But for me, when he woke me up in my mind, it registered, oh, I've been caught. Right. Then I started running. In the darkness, I started running. Then my brothers and my sister, they were running after me. Because
Mm.
for them they thought since I'm just waking up, I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe
You're sleeping, walking.
I'm going to run into a ditch or something bad is going to happen to me, or I'm going to run into the well. So they were running after me. They wanted to catch me. They were scared that I was going to fall into something. But for me, it was not like that. I was running away because I was scared that if they catch me, I'm going to be in
You
a
were
trouble.
already awake.
So it was a serious chasing that time. So until when I was running, they were now calling me, telling me, no, no, Mama, don't want to beat you. She just wants you to come to the house. That's when then I had to stop. Then I came into the house. Then my mother gave me a plate. She also used to have this habit that when she wants to beat you, she makes sure that you eat first. When you return the plate, then she catch you. So I made sure I sat next to the door. I ate. When I ate, then I had to throw the plate back to her. Then I went to
I know
sleep.
you're too
I
much. You.
actually have too many stories. Yeah, I would need days to finish. But these are some of the things that I used to do when I was young. I believe you have more childhood memories.
I have a lot, but some of them I'm forgetting. But I used to be that kind of a person again. Oh, when I was young, I didn't want to hear about boys close to my sister. When it was a serious issue. I still remember when she's almost 3 years older than me. So when she was starting to date, to having like
It
boyfriends,
was a problem for you.
I could shout. I could shout for that boyfriend. To that boyfriend, I could shout them, mock them. Not like I'm just going to tell my mom. No, I would start there to strip the guy naked. When and my sister, then I'll go, I'll tell my mother. I'll tell everybody that this one is doing boyfriends. I would so my mom was like surprised when I start to, when I start to have a boyfriend
Then you
also.
stopped the
Then
reporting.
I just kept quiet. And she was saying, so does it mean that nowadays your sister is no longer doing boys? I was just quiet. Some of these things we do.
Yeah, when you are a child, some of the things that you do, you don't really understand the gravity
Mm.
of the things. It's lack of understanding. Now, I also still remember, in where I grew up, it takes a village to raise a child.
Yeah.
So me and my brother, my older brother,
Mm.
um, so we were in this habit of, before the crops are ripe, as a child, you start to scratch to
Mm.
find out if they are right, and you start eating
Mm.
some of the
Nuts.
plants, the nuts. So we also went for for ground nuts. So we used to go there, then we pull out the whole plant, then we take the nuts, the round nuts, then we plant it back. We normally used to do it when it was just about to rain, because we knew that then the rain was going to cover up. So
Okay.
then my mother could see plants, different plants wilting, drying up. Then she would wonder what's happening to my groundnuts. So one day there was this neighbor. He was an old man. Old man, he had a bald head. So he saw us. Then he reported us to our mother. Then we were beaten, of course. Then we said we must find a way to fix this man. He can't do this to us. We are going to fight back. So in the village there are this narrow path during the summer season when it's rainy. The grass grows so tall, and then it covers the path. So sometimes when you are walking, you are walking through the grass, finding your way also, because that path will be covered. So then we saw him now walking from his house. He was going down the road. Then we ran down, then we started tying the grass on the path. You tie on the grass here, grass from this side, and from this side you tie. Then you go there, you do it again. So he was walking very fast, minding his own business. And then as he passed, then he tripped. And it was also sticky there in the mud. He tripped. He actually broke his hand for that. And then we started laughing, because we didn't know that he had broken his head. We were just celebrating that at least he had fallen down. We justice has prevailed. We have revenged. But then we didn't know that it was a serious thing. As we were laughing, then obviously, then he saw us. Then he knew it was us who did that thing. Then it was also reported to my father, and yeah, we were beaten. Because now my father also, he actually he drove that man to the clinic, and he went there, and he was treated there, and then they put a plaster on his hand also. So these are some of the things that you do when you are a child, but you don't understand the gravity of the thing, the extent to which damage will be caused
But you know
because
what?
of your
That
mischief.
one of like what did you call it?
Of tying the grass
Yes, we
on the
used
road.
to do that also when I was in secondary school. There was another teacher. Oh, that teacher, a maths teacher. She could beat us like she was a student teacher, but you could hate to go to that lesson when it is the period of maths. You would know that the devil himself is coming, because she could beat the hell out of you. Then the other day we did that also. Hey, was that Bundu Road? As she was coming from school going to the shops, we make sure that she fall. But I don't think she ever saw us because we ran away.
Yeah, so
But
many
yeah,
kids, so many kids were doing that thing.
that was not so
In
nice.
primary also, we also did something very bad. There was a new teacher, a new female teacher. She was still a student teacher on teaching practice. So she was too strict, and she was also beating us. As small children, you are always full of mischief.
Yeah.
So then one day we said we want to fix her. We went to the river. There's this plant which produces itchy powder,
Yeah, really.
coming from the pods of the fruit. They call it uriri.
Oh.
Right. Then we took that one. Then we put it on a chair. I was in grade
You were too
three.
much.
I was in
Yeah,
grade three.
yeah.
Then she came. She came after break. Then she said, "Hey, yeah, yeah." She was in trouble. She was crying.
You were
Then
sure.
she
I think I
dismissed.
have to be afraid of
So,
you.
but during that time when we were doing that you wouldn't understand the gravity of what you're doing. You wouldn't think that someone is going to suffer like that.
Hmm.
And now when someone is now suffering now, you feel so guilty. You want to cry. That's normal how
But
we
the
used to.
next day you do it again.
You do a different thing. You know, kid children forget. So that's how normal. That's how we used to be caught, because now when you feel you've done something bad, your face will obviously tell.
Sure.
Sometimes you start crying before someone even asks you.
Yes.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I was playing with my friends. We were a team of those boys, small boys, who were full of nonsense, little rascals. My brother also,
Aki
my
and Aki and
my brother was also like that. He was leading me. Sometimes we could just
you.
shout at older boys. We could do so many things when we were young.
Uh-huh.
So it was a mafia. There are actually so many things that I was doing when I
Yeah,
was
you.
young.
I
I
know
have a
you
lot.
got
I
a
will
lot.
never finish.
You.
Yeah. So I think we can end here. I don't know.
Yeah, it's okay, guys. We can
Yeah,
end here.
because
Once
hey,
looks like my husband
we can write
can
a
spend
book.
the whole night
We can write a
talking
book,
about
because
this.
even now, if you go to my village, just to ask from men and women who are say above, I think
60
even
now.
50,
50. They
50,
know.
they know the things that we
Yeah.
used to do. Even when I talk about my children, that this one is misbehaving. My mother used to say, they are after you, just like you. You actually used to do
but but
more
but,
ways like
but
this.
sometimes you forget that you did
Yeah,
it also.
obviously you forget,
Yeah.
and you wouldn't want your, of
Your
course, your
children to
children
do
to
the
do the
same.
same. But it was like that. We were a team of boys who were full of mischief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it, guys.
Right. Thank you so
Thank you so
much
much
for
for
today. We just thought we could share this.
yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. Those who have not subscribed to our channel, the Nyambuyas, we really need your support. We
Yes.
are still starting as a family. We are starting, and it's so encouraging when you see people
Even
watching your
another
videos.
addition of a one subscriber, it means a lot to us.
Just one subscriber means a lot
Yes.
to us. So thank you so much.
Yeah. Till we meet again.
Bye.
Bye.